Hello, and welcome to the Quinny Queens of Real Estate podcast, hosted by Mandy and Elyse, the Royle Group at Century 21, Lanthorn and Associates Real Estate Brokerage in Belleville, Ontario.
You did it.
I will never again do one as well as that. How's your month going? It's like the end of January.
Yeah. It's been a fresh new year. I'm doing things.
You're doing things. You're getting out there.
Yeah.
All right. Are you still in a book club?
Yeah.
You loving it?
I'm on 2 book clubs. I love book clubs.
I feel like
love plants. I love book clubs. I am an old lady at heart.
She is 80, everybody. All right.
20, how old am I? 27 going on 87 probably?
Probably. Yep. Okay. She's also a baby. This is episode 2 of our 2-part episode.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I was excited last week. I'm excited this week. So last week we talked about first-time homebuyers.
Yes.
And how you kind of get your wheels going.
Yeah, how to start with the home buying process, who you should talk to, what you should do. And today we're going to be discussing the incentives and the rebates that you can apply for as a first-time homebuyer.
Right? Who knew? Okay.
We did.
I know. We do because we're real estate agents and we should know these things. So the first one,
yes,
which is kind of a big deal, is your RRSP.
Oh, yeah.
So the federal government homebuyers plan allows you to use up to $35,000 tax-free from your RRSP. So if you're single, 35. If you're married, combination of 70. So that's kind of neat. So you can pull out, let's say you're married, so $70,000, and then use it towards your down payment for your house.
Right.
But it does come with some stipulations. Of
course it does.
As does everything. So you have to have that money in the account for at least 90 days prior to you pulling it out. You also have to start paying it back 2 years after you take it out, and you have up to 15 years to pay back the whole amount.
Okay, so you can start just making payments toward it.
Yeah, and then you would have 15 years. But that's kind of fun because, like, tax-free.
Yeah.
And if you have that kind of savings, you know.
Honestly, though, like, I'm kind of, so I get the RRSP aspect.
Yep.
I have an RRSP.
Yep.
But I love my tax-free savings account.
You could do that as well.
Yeah. Like, I feel like it's more worth it to use your tax-free savings account. And there's no stipulations on that. And if you don't have a tax-free savings account,
get one
started.
Yeah.
Because, tax-free savings.
There you go.
Anyway, sorry, that's totally different and off topic.
She just went in a whole different direction, guys.
So the second one we're going to the second one that we are going to discuss today is the Ontario land transfer tax.
Yes.
So something that a lot of people may not think about is the fact that when you buy a house, there's land transfer taxes.
Fun fact, in Toronto,
there's an extra one.
There's an extra one. You have to basically pay it twice.
Yeah.
So
for whatever reason, they just need more money.
Well, they're overpopulated, right?
Yeah.
So that's the reason. So if you're going to move, they're really going to
get you.
Yeah. Cost you.
So depending on the price of the house, you can qualify for either the full amount or up to a maximum of $4,000. Sorry.
$4,000. Yeah.
$4,000, not $400,000. No. That would be nice, though.
That would be nice.
$400,000 free.
But could you imagine the house you would have to buy to get a land transfer tax of $400,000?
A big
It'd be like millions of dollars.
Yes. So a great thing to keep in mind when you're buying your first home is that you don't necessarily. It depends. So I think the pricing.
It's capped. So it's
up
capped
to at a certain amount.
So you can $358.
I think it's in around the 300s.
She's reading the notes, but it's in there.
Okay, so to put that in numbers, if you buy a house for a total of $368,333, then you will not have to pay for your land transfer tax. If your house exceeds $368,000, you will have to. So there will be, unfortunately, for a lot of new home buyers, they're going to have to pay a little bit of a difference.
There's going to have to pay a little bit of a difference, but at least it's not. You shouldn't have to pay that whole amount. So that is a nice. At the end of things, that is nice because you have lawyer fees, you have. Possibly inspection and all of that stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of other fees.
Plus land transfer tax. So it's kind of nice to know that you can get a little bit of a rebate on it.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people, even second-time home buyers, third-time home buyers, something that I've heard is often overlooked is land transfer tax. We had some friends buy a house not too long ago, and they forgot that they'd have to pay the land transfer. It's another, just for that house that they bought was like another $10,000.
Yeah, and it's just not something you normally it just doesn't come up.
No.
But it's every single purchase. Even if you're moving into an apartment, you have to pay land transfer tax. So keep that in mind. Condo, it's not just like a detached house. It's every place that you go. So Yeah, anyway, so there are a few more, and if you are interested to hear about them, you can definitely reach out to us via social media or leave a comment or email the royalgroup.ca. I always forget that it's not .com because that would be like an email address, but anyway, the royalgroup.ca.
And find us on Facebook and Instagram at The Royle Group.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you in February.